Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Jason Lamaquiz. As president of Perrytech, it is my pleasure to ask you all to help me welcome our faculty, vice president of academic affairs, and associate dean of education. And it's a big group, so continue those applause. And please remain seated as we welcome our June 2026 graduates. Please be seated. Today, I would like to begin by saying what a pleasure it is to have you all here with us to celebrate this special occasion. At Perrytech, our mission is to educate, empower, and equip students for lifelong careers in industry. And we take great pride in creating successful pathways for our graduates. One of the many reasons I enjoy graduation is knowing that what we are celebrating today represents all the great things these students have accomplished while at Perrytech. You have all proven through our strict academic, attendance, and conduct policies to have what it takes to be focused and disciplined. And I truly believe that each of you can lead remarkable lives in your chosen professions if you choose to apply the strict standards and sense of community that were set here at Perrytech. I truly believe, at this time, I would like to introduce a special guest speaker. We feel very fortunate to have this young woman representing the graduating class of June 2026. This individual has commuted every day over the course of their 18-month program, regardless of rain or shine, all the way from Sunnyside, while also maintaining perfect attendance. And additionally, this student was a recipient of our Outstanding Student Achievement Award, which is based on demonstrating a commitment to excellence and setting a good example for their peers. According to their program department head and instructors, This student was nominated because of her dedication to her studies and the way she succeeded on purpose with a lot of humility. She put in the work to master her craft in business technology and accounting, and it was never enough for her to just do an assignment. She had to fully understand the how and the why. She dedicated herself fully to her education, and she did it with professionalism. She was always full of gratitude for the opportunity to attend college and to learn and grow. She surprised herself, but not her instructors, with her success in the program. The instructors enjoyed working with her every single day, where she arrived early and stayed late, asked questions, studied hard, and encouraged her fellow classmates, for which we are so proud of her. Also, she, along with many others here, is graduating on the President's List. This list reflects those students with a cumulative grade point average of 3.7 or higher. So at this time, please help me welcome to the stage our June 2026 graduation student speaker from the Business Technology and Accounting program, Miss Alondra, or as we know her, Alo Castillejo.
Good morning, faculty, staff, families. To my family who did not know about this until right now, and to my fellow graduating class of 2026. I want to begin by saying what an incredible honor it is to stand here today representing my classmates. I'm truly excited to have this opportunity, and I want to begin by sharing a bit about my journey with you, including some of the challenges I faced and how I feel that this school has really helped me see what I can achieve. To be honest, there was a time when I never imagined I would be standing here at all. I was born in Port St. Lucie, Florida, and shortly after my sister was born, my family moved to Mexico, where I spent my early childhood. A few years later, we moved to Sunnyside, where we still live today. My academic journey began in kindergarten as an English as a second language learner, just weeks after returning to the United States. Starting school for me was overwhelming. Not only had I never attended school before, but also because I was experiencing a culture shock at such a young age. Everything around me felt unfamiliar. While other kids were learning what children are expected to learn in school, I was still trying to understand what everyone around me was saying. At that age, all I wanted was some sort of guidance. But as many older siblings may understand, sometimes you become your own guidance. My parents both grew up in poverty in Mexico with very limited resources. My dad, the oldest of 13 siblings, only completed second grade before beginning work at 8 years old to help support his family. My mom only completed sixth grade. Education was a privilege they wished they could have had. My mom especially dreamed of becoming someone in life, but when she finally had the opportunity to continue her education, she was told women were not meant for higher education. So, as I got older, school continued to be a struggle for me, especially in high school when I had surpassed the educational level of support I had at home. To make matters worse, I also struggled with ADHD, which at the time I didn't fully understand. I made poor academic decisions, and eventually convinced myself that maybe I just wasn't capable of succeeding in school. Despite those struggles, I earned my high school diploma. In fact, this is my first graduation ceremony because my high school graduation was canceled due to COVID. A couple of years ago, I experienced a traumatic event that led me to isolate myself. During that time, I began speaking with the counselor about maybe continuing my education someday, but it was always just small comments I would make without the intent of actually pursuing them. It's funny though, how life works sometimes when things are meant to be. That same counselor ended up being the person who introduced me to Perrytech.edu. At first, I was hesitant. I truly believed the opportunity had already passed me by because of the mistakes I had made earlier in life. I had even met several Perry graduates before, including my former employer, Joe Tovar, who graduated from Perrytech's HVAC program more than 30 years ago and went on to become a successful business owner. Still, I thought Perrytech was only a trade school. I eventually decided to tour the school, and soon after, I enrolled. I was nervous when I first started here, given my past, but little by little, I began proving to myself that I was capable not just of getting by, but of exceeding the standards I had set for myself. Perrytech supported me academically, professionally, and personally. It also gave me friendships I will always hold close to my heart. Since no one in my family before had gone to college, there wasn't a roadmap for applications, financial aid, or even believing something like this was possible. Let me tell you, I don't think people realize how much this school can change a person's life. Well, it does, and I found the support system I needed here at Perrytech. To my fellow graduates, I hope you all feel proud of yourselves today. Although we all come from different backgrounds and face different challenges, we share one important thing: perseverance. Some of us carried burdens much heavier than school itself. Some worked long hours, faced financial struggles, or doubted themselves. Yet despite every obstacle, every late night, and every sacrifice, we made it. Knowing the standards this school holds us to, you've proven that you have what it takes to succeed in the real world. I truly believe the discipline and work ethic we developed here will take us far. Congratulations to every single one of you. I hope you all go on to have flourishing and fulfilling careers. To my VTA June 2026 classmates who are now friends, this moment is bittersweet because it means that we will no longer spend every day together. Although this journey was not easy, and some days started with very early mornings and ended with very early mornings, there was comfort in knowing I wasn't alone. We supported one another through our hardships and celebrated our accomplishments. During moments of doubt, we reminded each other of what we were capable of. During moments of confusion, we helped each other. We laughed together, and honestly, we probably cried together more times than we can count. Each one of you helped create such an amazing and supportive environment for me. I will always hold those memories with me, and I am proud to be earning this degree alongside all of you. And although I've spoken about my struggles and doubts, I want to make it clear that they are not a reflection of the people who supported me along the way. First, I want to thank God, because He is the reason I had the opportunity to make it here, to be here and make it this far. To President Lamequiz, Mr. Hull, Jens, Valerie from the Career Services Department, and the faculty and staff here who all play a big role in our success, thank you. To our amazing VTA instructors, Valerie, Tori, and Mardell, thank you for believing in us, sometimes more than we believed in ourselves. You have been so supportive and patient. Your guidance has extended beyond academics and into our personal lives. You've demonstrated that you care for each one of us, and I'll never forget the impact you've had in my life. To my classmate Ariana, thank you for being such an important part of this journey and for the friendship we built along the way. To my little sisters, Lali and Ari, thank you for always believing in me and loving me through every version of myself. To my boyfriend, Junior, 2 years ago, we talked about the possibility of me continuing my education and all the sacrifices it might require. And wow, were there sacrifices. But even during uncertain times, one thing you never doubted was me. I have felt your support every single day. Sorry. Whether it was taking on 2 jobs to help support us, reminding me how constantly how proud you were, celebrating every accomplishment, such as showing up with flowers and balloons after every quarter ended, or filling up my gas tank every Sunday, often before I was even awake, making sure my car was ready for the week. Your love and support carried me through this journey. So today is not just a celebration of me, but of us. Thank you as well to my father-in-law, Pete, and additional siblings, Sadie, Courtney, and Chris. And finally, I would like to thank my parents, Mami, Papi. Les quiero agradecer por todo lo que han hecho para sacar adelante a mis hermanas y a mí. Aunque no siempre lo tuvimos todo, gracias a ustedes, nunca nos hizo falta nada. Los amo. I'm living here with a full-time job I'm excited about, and I'll also be continuing my education to pursue my bachelor's degree in accounting. Today, my mindset is this: if you truly want something, there's always a way to figure it out. People often assume success begins with confidence, perfect grades, or having life completely figured out. My experience has taught me that sometimes success simply begins with allowing yourself to just try. So if there's one thing I hope everyone takes away from today, it is this: your past does not define your future. For a long time, I thought opportunities like this were meant for other people, not someone like me. But standing here today has taught me that we are capable of more than we think. So keep going, even when it's difficult, even when you doubt yourself, even when the future feels uncertain. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2026.
Let's hear it one more time for Aloe. Thank you for sharing your unique journey to Perrytech and for the words of wisdom as you and your classmates set out on new beginnings today. And at this time, I'd like to ask our Vice President of Academic Affairs, Nathan Hull, to come up and lead us through the presentation of certificates.
Thank you, Jason. This is a real special group of graduates, and I know you've all worked hard to get here. I know you've overcome some pretty extreme obstacles as well during your enrollment at Perrytech. In my role at Perrytech, I get to have the privilege of meeting with students on occasion and hopefully giving them the motivation to continue on and finish and be where you are today. Last week, I met with a student who shared a story that made me think really hard about attitude and mindset, which is where we started, if you remember. The student gets out of school at 4:05. At 5 o'clock, he has to be at the fruit warehouse for cherry season. At 4 a.m., he gets off. At 6:50, he is back at Perrytech for classes. So my question was, when do you sleep? From 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. For any of you that think you have it hard in life, I guarantee you somebody has it harder. And if you have developed poor me syndrome, get over it. And that's not just for the graduates, that's for our employees, that's for the family members sitting out there today. Be grateful for what you have. You got a real opportunity in front of you every day to make a difference, not only in your life, but in the lives of others. I'm gonna get off my soapbox now. I'm a PR director's worst nightmare because I do not read speeches. I will talk about whatever's on my mind. And so there's a piece of my mind for today. We are gonna commence now with the graduation ceremony, the presentation of certificates and degrees for these young students that have worked so hard to get here today. We're really proud of you. I'm gonna welcome up the faculty for our Business Technology and Accounting program. We've got Mardell Newhouse, Tori Bauer, and our department head, Valerie Ryan.
Good morning. Congratulations to all these wonderful graduates today. And I'm going to speak just for a moment about this special group of BTA grads. This group stands out because of their willingness to participate and experiment and try new things. They volunteered and helped each other. They came in early. They stayed late. They asked lots of questions. They debated. They took things seriously when it mattered. And they laughed when it was needed. And because of that, they made us better teachers. They made our program better. And in turn, they made our school better. The kind of attitude, motivation, and sportsmanship that they have, it can't really be taught in the classroom. It's something deeper, something that's simply part of who these students are. We are proud to have known them, and we're proud that they're going to walk out into their careers representing Perrytech. Over the last 18 months, you guys have thanked us so many times, and today we want to thank you for everything you've brought to the program and the impact you've had on all of us. We will truly miss seeing you on campus. Today, we celebrate your great achievement, earning an Associate of Applied Science degree in Business, Technology, and Accounting. Congratulations to Valentina Ayala, Alondra Castillejo, Elisa Garcia, Whitney Hawk, Ashley Fife, Alberto Muniz, Ruby Sanchez, Christian Rickert, Ariana Rincon, Julio Sanchez, Kendra Sanchez, Delilah Vargas Alcantar, congratulations, thank you.
And next, I'm going to welcome the faculty for our electrical technology program, Michael Haggerty, Travis Rome, Jerome Cobain, Dan Lovestrand, Ron Zeich, Anthony Altamirano, Robert McChesney, Austin Hively, Josh Jackson, Stephen Matzak, Amanda Nessary, Kevin Booz, Kyle Allum, and our department head, Matthew Boynton.
Good morning, everyone. I want to start by saying thank you to our president, our vice president of academic affairs, our associate dean of education, and all the faculty, all of the staff, and the friends and family for supporting these graduates along the way. Today is about more than just completing a program. It's about the work it took to get here and the purpose of what comes next. Graduates, we're rooting for you and your success, not just because of what you've achieved, but what it means moving forward. The work you're stepping into is important. It powers our homes, it supports our businesses, keeps them running, and our everyday life. Today, we recognize that and celebrate you. Electricians, what you built here is real. You earned it. It wasn't always easy, and it wasn't supposed to be. And now you're stepping into a competitive field where everyone starts even. Because out there, what matters more than whether you are an A student or a C student is how you show up every single day. So remember this little piece of advice from a guy named Ross Simmons. Hustle beats talent when talent doesn't hustle. Now, we have seen your talent, we've seen your hustle, and that's why we believe in you. So go out there, work hard, keep learning, take pride in what you do. Everyone at Perrytech is proud of you, and we're behind you, cheering you on. Thank you so much for choosing us as your entry into this field. We proudly welcome you to our alumni family. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce to you the June 2026 electrical technology graduates, starting with two who could not be with us today, Andrew May and Miguel Garcia. And let's keep it going for Andy Aguilar. Elijah Almaguer. Good job. Michael Aquino Julian. Good job. Alexander Ayala. Andres Barrera. Tyson Batt. Good job. Hunter Campbell. Israel Castaneda. George Duenas. Yaredin Ciso. Mr. Joshua Farnsworth. Alejandro Garcia. Ezekiel Mata. Cesar Mesa Lopez. Damian Olascon. Jonathan Ramirez. Damian. Evan Tolar. Noel Velasquez. And Garrett Wagner. And I forgot one who wasn't with us today, but one more time, please, for Fabian Corneo. Congratulations again, graduates. Go be great.
At this time, I'd like to welcome the faculty for our heating, ventilation, air conditioning, refrigeration technology program, Johnny Sove, Jairo Torres, Juan Godinez, Sal Rubio, and our department head, Ryan Hoffert.
Good morning. Today marks a special occasion as we celebrate 20 graduates from the Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration Technology program. Each of these graduates has demonstrated remarkable dedication, perseverance, and sacrifice. Achieving this milestone is no small accomplishment. It represents many hours of hard work and commitment. To the families and friends who provided unwavering support and encouragement along the way, thank you. Your role has been essential, and your impact on their success cannot be overstated. On behalf of the entire HVAC department, congratulations. We're proud of each and every one of you. Many of our graduates have been working on externships during the last quarter of the program. The employers who offered externship opportunities are Lamb Weston, Jacobs HVAC, Pacific Air Control, Area Heating and Cooling, Campbell and Company, Industrial Ventilation, Total Comfort Solutions, Divco, Far West Climate Control, Bruce Mechanical, Universal Mechanical, T&M Heating and Air Conditioning. Additional employers that hired graduates from this class where they are starting next week are Darigold, East Oregon Heating and Cooling, Vertiv, Noble HVAC Services, Cole Industrial, and Amazon. We would like to introduce our graduating class. There are two that were unable to make it today, George Alonzo Avila and Kylie Bauer. Adrian Brule. Brian Carmona. Hector Castillo. Alex Garcia Quintero. Eminol Garcia Ruleas. Tony Garalabo. Eric Godinez. Good job, Tony. Ryan Gonzalez Loza. Jose Haro Jr. Marcelo Lombera. Freddie Mendoza. Emmanuel Ornelius. Alonzo Pena Jr. Jimmy Rivera. David Pinion. Logan Robinson. Adam Rodriguez. Good job. Joe Sandoval. Good job, Joe. Congratulations again.
And now from our Information Technology and Communication Systems program, Matt Sund, Joseph Hewitt, Francisco Magana, and our department head, Andy Fisher.
Very good. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, Jason. On behalf of myself and the rest of the ITCS program faculty, we'd like to personally congratulate this June 2026 Information Technology and Communication Systems Associates of Applied Science degree graduates. Fantastic. Job well done. As we've heard here already, a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, a lot of late nights, a lot of early mornings goes into allowing you to be where you are right now. I would probably say all of you would agree that, compared to 2 years ago, you are in a better place and maybe even a better person, right? One heck of a technician. One heck of an employee for sure. We know that. So once again, congratulations. We feel a little lucky. We've got 18 graduates out of this class, and many of them are here to celebrate this. And the reason I say that is 16 out of the 18 are employed currently, so they were able to make it back. But we do have a few that kind of last minute were not able to attend because of work schedules. And one just became a brand new father yesterday as well. So yes, let's give it up. So graduates that could not be with us today, Adrian Butrick, Jesse Fontenot, Weston Hartoon, Connor Johnson, and Jonah Terrell. But the ones that could make it, Haxel Artiega, Saul Avila, Mr. Calvin Cruikshank, Lucas Betchart, Mr. Juan Gonzalez, Hector Guzman Camargo, Greg Hauser, Samuel Magana, Alejandro Leo, Mr. Antonio Rivera, Jesus Romero, Alexis Saucedo, Dahlia Vargas, once again, congratulations to all the graduates that are here today, all of the support systems that are here today. Happy early Father's Day.
And next, I'm going to welcome up the faculty for our Instrumentation, Automation, and Robotics Technology program. Pat Wise, Nick Odell, Jerry Reese, Max York, Jonathan Hutchinson, Caleb Clark, Casey Florine, and Tony Nurk, our department head.
Well, good morning, everybody. And once again, want to congratulate all of our graduates today. We know that all of you have worked diligently, worked hard, as it's been said, late hours. These guys didn't work that hard. No, I'm just kidding. These guys, this has been a really tight group. We're excited to have this graduation group today. And we have some of them that weren't able to make it today because they're out working. And we're super excited because we have just about everybody in this class. We have 22 of the group, and we have just a couple of people that haven't accepted positions yet. They've been made offers. Got one actually interviewing today in Las Vegas. So if you think about Perry and you think about the footprint that Perry offers and how spread across the United States our program in our school spreads its wings, we've got graduates in this class that are going to Montana, Cleveland, Ohio, California, Oregon, Montana, and of course, Washington as well. And they're not going to any small companies either. Of the 22 companies, are hiring these graduates, 9 of them are over $1 billion companies. So you think about the footprint Perry's having, the impact, it's phenomenal. So be proud of your graduates, those that are here. Be proud of your family that's supporting you, because the opportunities as it share are endless. So with our graduates, we do have 17 that aren't here today. So I'll go through their names first, and then maybe we could just give them one big round of applause, and then we'll recognize our graduates that are here. So our first one, and I just want to recognize our first graduate. She was also a class tutor, or a school tutor, and she may have helped some of you guys out here as well. So I'm going to recognize her individually, Andrea Barcinas. Let's give her a round of applause. Okay, now I'll go through the list of names. Nathan Bouchain, George Flores, Wyatt Clemens, Paulo Juan Copeda, Caden Garrett, Lee Gross, Kyle Hasagawa, Jaden James, Stephanie Laurel, Alicia Lewis, Henry Lopez, Jacob Lopez, Sean Masterson, Gary Tackett, Jareth, Toasty. I had the wrong name written down here. And Adam Waldman. So let's give them a big round of applause. All right, our first graduate is Juan Herrera. Marciano Luna. Orlando Norejo Garcia. Xavier Sainz. Nice shot. And Oscar Sanchez. Awesome job, Oscar. Again, congratulations to all of our graduates. And gentlemen, we look forward to having you come back and hopefully sharing your stories and maybe one day becoming an instructor here at Perrytech. So again, congratulations.
For our final program today, I'll welcome up the faculty for our medical assistant program, Adeline Huerta, and our department head, Kendra Heinz.
Congratulations, everybody. All right, MD, each of you began this journey with a goal, and today you leave with something even greater, the ability to make a difference in the lives of others. In healthcare, it's not just about what you know, it's about who you are. your compassion, your resilience, and your commitment to care what define the impact you have far more than a textbook ever could. There will be long days ahead, moments that challenge you, and times when the work feels heavy, but there will be moments of gratitude, connection, and purpose that reminds you exactly why you chose this path. Never forget that even the smallest gesture, a reassuring word, a careful touch, a moment of patience can change someone's entire experience. You're entering a field that needs you, not just your skills, but your heart. So be proud of how far you've come and stay confident in where you're going. As I call your name, please come up on the stage. Ashley Alvarez. Brenda Avila Espinosa. Jenny Lynn Bermudez. Congratulations. Naomi Botella Padilla. Rosalind Hansen. Esme Lopez. Good job. Denise Ramirez Gonzalez. Nancy Rango. Evelyn Reyes. Candice Zambrano. Congratulations. Ashley Sanchez Martinez. Lady Sandoval Espinosa. And Isabella Vera Cruz. Again, congratulations, graduates. Big futures ahead of you.
All right, before we finalize with turning of the tassels, I would like to take this opportunity to remind you all to always be actively engaged and interested in what you're doing out in industry. Because remember, you are the Perrytech brand. And I also want to recognize our faculty and staff for all they do to support our students. We're so lucky to have your talent and dedication. So a big thank you, and let's give them one more round of applause as well. Additionally, I would like to acknowledge our Vice President of Academic Affairs and Associate Dean of Education, who truly care about our students and helping them reach their full potential. Thank you for all you do. Let's give them a round of applause as well. And now, the moment you have all been waiting for. It gives me great pleasure to ask all of our graduates to stand for turning of the tassels. This not only represents your graduation from Perrytech, but also the turning of a new chapter in your life. If you would do me the honor, please move your tassel from the right to the left. All right. And to our audience, please stand as we recognize our graduates. Thank you all for attending today and for being a part of Perrytech. I would also like to say, follow the words of one of our department heads, Andy Fisher. Let's go to work, and congratulations.